welcome to Unroyalty, a segment right here on my Chicken Eye. You know, I can be very petty when it comes to adults, but when it comes to children, because I'm a mother myself and a fierce mama bear, I'm very intolerant, really, of people saying negative things about children. So this brings me to Lili and Louis. You know, I am not going to sit there and talk negatively about Louis. Neither do I want anybody to talk negatively about Lili. You know, children don't get to choose their parents, neither do they get to make decisions with their parents. But the way Louis behaved the other day at one of the Queen's Jubilee celebration, I don't blame Louis at all. I believe it was a bad decision that his parents made. You know, you cannot expect a child to sit there for all these hours and be entertained with some unknown people that he doesn't even know and be quiet. Eventually he's going to get tired, he's going to make mischief, and it's going to show. So I don't blame Louis for any of what happened. I blamed Kate and William. They should have known better. They should stop worrying about what Harry and Meghan is doing and stay focused on their children. Maybe it will do them some good. Okay? So let's not beat up on Louis. We have the parents to blame. They should have made a better decision than that for their 4-year-old. Okay? Now, this brings me to Lili and these crazies that sit behind their computer screens. They're literally hiding behind their computer screens and looking at Lili and examining her in a kind of way like she's some adult. She's a little child, you know? And in my head, I say children are off limits. Leave the kids out of it. The kids didn't ask to come here. The Lord brought them here. So my thing to you all is, stop questioning Lili's biology. Let us start off with the fact that these crazies started counting how many teeth Lili has. I am in total disbelief that somebody would actually take their time out to count how many teeth a child has. You know, I'm a huge fan of the Sussexes. I've been there from the beginning. When I saw Lili's picture, all I did was look at it from the point of, oh, this is a beautiful little child. I didn't sit there and say, let me see how many teeth she has, how her lips are, what this is. All I looked at is the resemblance between Lili and our faves, because they're gorgeous to look at. So I want to see some of the features, and I think this is normal for anybody. But to sit there and to count the baby's teeth, to come up with some crazy idea, it's just beyond belief. But anyways, the scientist is here. So I have pulled out my dental chart for a little child, and the 8 teeth they claim that Lili has, she should have her 8 teeth, because by 1 year she should have at least 8 teeth in her mouth, and it varies. My goodness, these people, I even worked up about Lily's legs? Well, if they were looking as careful as they claim they have, they would see she's wearing a dress. And any sensible person who has ever worn a flared dress, or as they say in England, a frock, knows that it covers your legs when you're sitting. Okay? I have my flared dress on. I can't even see my legs because guess what? I'm sitting and it has covered my legs. That's normal. Okay? They're even questioning the child's biology. No, I had a good friend in college who was Hispanic with straight black hair, and she married a fellow black islander like myself. And the child had blonde curly hair when the child was born. Now, that is nature. We don't tell nature how to be. We don't tell genetics how to be. Now, I say that to say that all the questions that people have about Lily's biology or her DNA, I'm telling you, unless you haven't taken a DNA test on Lili, which would tell you everything genetically about her, without a shadow of a doubt, you need to stop the noise that you're making and the ignorance that's coming out of your mouth and have several seats because you're sounding stupid. And you know what? I'm truly not surprised that these crazies, I'm telling you, crazies, derangers, racists, they're using the very thing that they used on Obama to disqualify him of not being an American. I cannot believe that this is the times that we're in. And now they're using it on Lili to question whether she's Meghan Markle's child. It is so evident that racism is at the core of this behavior because they're not denying that she's Harry's child. No, they're not. You know why they're not? Because he's white. But they're certainly questioning Lili's maternity. It doesn't get any more racist than that, I say. I'm really upset that in this day and age, people are emboldened and empowered to even utter those things out of their mouth. Now, what I want to say to all the haters and racists out there is to, you know what, just deal with it. Because Lili is real, and Meghan is her mother, a black woman, and Harry, her father, a white man. Yes, a white man who chose Meghan, and Meghan chose him. And they're not going anywhere. And for a matter of fact, they have nothing to prove to none of you all. You guys think people are stupid. That's a power move that you guys are pulling here. You all did it with Archie too. All you wanted to see the birth certificate. All you wanted to see this and all you wanted to see that. But I say, Meghan and Harry, they now have their full independence. They've now found their freedom. They don't have to prove nothing to none of you all people. Bunch of losers. You know what? What is clear to me and to most sensible people out there is that these trolls, you know what? They really wanted Harry to marry a so-called English rose. As that bird Ingrid, what's her name? Seward said. But guess what? As far as I can see, they're going to keep being mad and keep having their meltdowns. Because guess what? Lily's real. We'll see more of her in the future. She's 1 year old and she's gorgeous. And don't hate on that. Don't hate Meghan and Lili because they're beautiful. Right? Get used to it and celebrate it. That's all I'm saying. You know? And I'm starting to think as well that these crazies, they may need to be institutionalized for their own safety. They may need to be locked up. The nerve of them to even went as far as to say that Lily's picture, which was released, is because Kate released a photo of Louis. There's no comparison, people. There's no comparison. Because anything the Sussexes do, the world stops and look. Because once Lily's picture came out, it made international news. And Lily's picture, it has been featured in every publication you can think about around the world. You know why? Because the Sussexes has that kind of appeal, and money cannot buy it. It's either you have it or you don't have it. And I know you all's faves, they don't have it. So get with the program, you know, and stay being mad. For matter of fact, the very dress that covered Lily's legs has sold out. This is a further testament to Harry and Meghan's influence on the public and how much they are loved and admired globally. So I say to you people, stay being mad. I'm really upset. You know, stay being mad because there's more to come. I'm sorry. No, not really. Guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.